What if I told you thousands of Kia owners are accidentally destroying their own cars, and most of them don't even realize it until the engine is already dead? One bad habit, one ignored warning sign, one simple mistake that can turn a perfectly good Kia into a ticking time bomb. And the scary part? There's a very high chance you're doing at least one of them right now. Mistake 1, not servicing at recommended intervals. Everyone loves Kia's legendary 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, but a massive number of owners mistake that safety net for a free pass to completely ignore vehicle upkeep, assuming Kia will just automatically foot the bill if something explodes. That warranty is a strict two-way street. If you dive into the fine print, coverage is only valid if you prove the vehicle was maintained exactly according to the factory schedule. If your engine suffers a catastrophic failure, the manufacturer will look for any technical loophole to deny your expensive warranty claim. The dealership will immediately demand your physical maintenance receipts, and a corporate representative will inspect your car's internal computer logs. If those digital logs show the vehicle was driven for thousands of miles past a required factory service deadline without a certified technician resetting the system, your warranty is functionally dead. What is the single most expensive mistake Kia owners make that completely ruins their vehicle's mechanical integrity and can instantly void their famous 10-year factory warranty? That is the legal trap. The most expensive mistake you can make is skipping or delaying your scheduled factory milestones. If you miss the major 15,000, 30,000, or 60,000 mile service intervals, Kia corporate can legally deny your warranty claim on the spot. Suddenly, an engine replacement that should have cost $0 turns into a $7,000 out-of-pocket nightmare. Modern Kia engines rely on fresh filters and clean fluids to survive. Skipping these milestones causes slow, silent mechanical suffocation. But even if you hit those major milestone dates, there is a deadlier, more frequent lubrication mistake happening right between those service windows. Mistake 2, changing oil too infrequently. If you think you can push your oil changes past the 7,500 mile mark because modern synthetic oil lasts forever, you need a massive wake-up call right now. Why does even a minor delay in your oil change schedule cause modern Kia engines to develop catastrophic engine sludge significantly faster than other car brands? The answer comes down to engineering. Modern Kia motors rely heavily on gasoline direct injection technology and high heat turbochargers. GDI shoots fuel directly into the combustion chamber under astronomical pressure. This inherently causes microscopic traces of raw gasoline to slip past the piston rings and dilute your motor oil over time. Let us look closer at the oil passages themselves. Modern Kia power plants use highly sensitive variable valve timing actuators that are hydraulically driven by your engine oil. These systems rely on ultra-fine mesh screens to filter out microscopic debris before the oil enters the cam phasers. When you delay an oil change, the oil naturally breaks down and develops tiny carbon flakes. These flakes instantly clog those microscopic screens, completely starving the variable valve timing system of hydraulic pressure. This triggers timing codes, causes terrible engine rattling on cold starts, and eventually leads to a snapped timing chain that destroys your entire valve train. Leave that oil in too long, and that fuel dilution cooks the fluid into a thick, tar-like engine sludge. This sludge rapidly clogs tiny oil passages, blocks the pickup tube, and causes your pistons to violently seize. Furthermore, if your Kia has a turbocharger spinning at 200,000 revolutions per minute, dirty oil will literally bake onto the bearings the moment you shut down the engine, destroying a multi-thousand-dollar component instantly. Stick strictly to a 5,000-mile maximum interval. When your engine starts struggling from dirty oil or skipped maintenance, its computers will immediately try to warn you. And that leads directly to our next mistake. Mistake 3, ignoring dashboard warning lights. An amber icon pops up on your dash. The car still drives fine, so you ignore it and turn up the radio, promising yourself you'll look into it next month. That is a high-stakes gamble. A solid yellow check engine light very frequently signals an active cylinder misfire. When an engine misfires, raw, unburned gasoline gets pushed straight out of the exhaust valve and flies down your exhaust pipe. Modern onboard diagnostic systems are incredibly smart. They constantly track fuel trim values across split-second intervals. When a check engine light stays illuminated, the computer enters a backup operational map known as mode. In this mode, the vehicle completely stops calculating real-time air-to-fuel ratios and instead dumps excess fuel into the cylinders as a safety default to prevent the engine from running too lean and melting a piston. While this keeps the car running temporarily, it absolutely destroys your fuel economy and completely overwhelms your emission system with unburned carbon. This carbon quickly glues your exhaust valves shut, causing massive long-term performance loss. When that raw fuel hits your white-hot catalytic converter, it instantly ignites inside the converter itself. This completely melts the ultra-expensive ceramic honeycomb structure. Within days, your converter becomes a solid block of melted slag that chokes your engine out. A simple $80 spark plug fix instantly mutates into a $2,500 exhaust disaster. Remember, amber lights mean get it checked soon. Flashing or red lights mean pull over and shut off the engine within seconds to avoid warping the engine block. You don't have to wait for a dashboard light to know your car is in jeopardy though. You can easily catch major issues early just by checking the fluids under your hood. Mistake 4, not checking fluids regularly. Too many people treat their modern cars like smartphones. They just plug them in, drive, and assume the hardware will manage itself forever. But your Kia relies on an intricate ecosystem of distinct chemical fluids to operate safely. Which specific fluid this is running inside your Kia is entirely responsible for preventing a sudden, terrifying loss of control on the highway, yet almost no average owner checks it. It's your hydraulic brake fluid. Brake fluid is highly hygroscopic, meaning it continuously absorbs water moisture from the air over time. As moisture contaminates the fluid, it drastically lowers its boiling point. Moisture absorption happens naturally through the microscopic pores of your flexible rubber brake lines over time, regardless of how much you drive. This means even a low-mileage car that mostly sits in a garage can suffer from severely degraded hydraulic fluid. When water enters the system, it also initiates internal corrosion, slowly pitting the delicate steel walls of your anti-lock braking system actuator block. Replacing an anti-lock braking system module can easily cost over $1,500. Similarly, ignoring your engine coolant level allows air pockets to form inside the heater core, causing severe localized hot spots within the aluminum cylinder head blocks to crack wide open. Under heavy braking, like stop-and-go traffic or descending a steep hill, that moisture-filled fluid will literally boil inside your brake lines, creating pockets of gas. Because gas compresses easily, the next time you slam your foot down, the pedal will feel completely mushy and sink straight to the floorboard without stopping the car. This dangerous phenomenon is known as vapor lock. Take 60 seconds once a month to ensure your brake fluid and coolant levels sit safely between the minimum and maximum indicator lines. Hey, real quick, if you drive a Kia and want to keep it running flawlessly while avoiding these insane repair bills, hit that subscribe button right now. Drop a comment below letting me know what Kia model you own and your current mileage. I read and reply to as many as I can. Now, let's get right back to the list. When you do notice a fluid is low or a mechanical part needs replacing, the next dangerous trap is trying to save a quick buck on the fix. Mistake 5, using non-genuine aftermarket parts. It's incredibly tempting to buy the cheapest aftermarket parts online. Third-party manufacturers copy the external shape perfectly, but the internal engineering is a completely different story. Did you know? Modern Kia engines utilize highly specific internal hydraulic oil pressure maps that are completely incompatible with cheap generic components. Genuine factory Kia oil filters are engineered with a precisely calibrated internal bypass valve. The electrical system is another major area where cheap aftermarket parts cause absolute havoc. Modern Kias rely on highly sensitive sensors that communicate directly with the central computer using specific digital voltage ranges. Off-brand oxygen sensors or mass airflow sensors bought online often lack the exact internal resistance metrics required by the factory software. When you install them, they send slightly incorrect data back to the engine control module. The computer gets completely confused, leading to random engine stumbles, terrible fuel mileage, and constant ghost trouble codes that are impossible to diagnose. In some severe cases, poorly insulated coils send high voltage spikes backward, frying multi-thousand-dollar computers. Cheap generic filters look identical on the outside, but their restrictive internal media can severely choke oil flow during cold starts. This starves your overhead camshafts of lubrication until the metal scores and self-destructs. Worse yet, if a non-genuine part fails and causes major engine damage, Kia can legally void your warranty. Spend the extra few dollars at the dealership parts counter for genuine OEM parts. Using substandard parts or ignoring wear doesn't just mess with internal pressures, it usually manifests as an eerie mechanical sound you can hear right from the driver's seat. Mistake 6. Ignoring strange noises while driving. If your car starts making a weird sound, turning up the volume knob on your radio won't fix the underlying mechanical reality. Noises are your car's only way of telling you a component has reached the end of its life. Take a sharp brake squeal. Brake pads feature a tiny metal tab called a wear indicator. When the pad gets dangerously thin, that tab touches the spinning rotor to create a loud, high-pitched squeal. It's a built-in warning system. Let us talk about the specific sounds coming from your transmission or drivetrain assembly. If you ever hear a faint, metallic clicking sound, specifically when you turn your steering wheel sharply while accelerating from a complete stop, your front constant velocity axle boots have likely torn open. Once that protective rubber boot rips, all the vital lubricating grease escapes, allowing road dirt and water to grind directly into the precision ball bearings. If you catch the tear early, you can simply replace the cheap rubber boot. But if you ignore that clicking sound, the entire axle assembly will eventually snap in half, instantly stranding you anywhere without any warning signs. Ignore it, and you will quickly hear a horrific metal-on-metal grinding sound. The steel backing plate is now carving deep, unrepairable grooves into your brake rotor, turning a cheap pad swap into a multi-$100 rotor replacement. The same rule applies to low rhythmic humming or metal clunks over speed bumps. While mechanical parts underneath the car will scream at you with metallic grinds and clunks, the absolute foundation of your vehicle's safety handles its degradation completely in silence. Mistake 7. Failing to check tire pressure monthly. The actual physical footprint of each individual tire touching the road surface is roughly the size of your smartphone. That tiny patch of rubber handles all your acceleration, steering precision, and emergency braking. Yet, failing to check tire pressure monthly is a universal mistake. A modern low-profile tire can lose up to 50% of its air pressure without looking visibly flat to the naked eye. Incorrect tire pressure also completely throws off the calibration of your electronic stability control and advanced driver assistance systems. When one tire is significantly lower than the others, it spins at a slightly different speed. This tricks the wheel speed sensors into thinking the vehicle is actively sliding, causing the computer to randomly apply brakes or cut engine power unexpectedly. Underinflated tires force the outer shoulders of the tread block to bear the crushing weight of the car, causing rapid, uneven wear and tanking your fuel economy. Even worse, low pressure causes the tire sidewall to flex excessively during an emergency swerve, which can pop the tire right off the rim and trigger a violent rollover. Check your door jamb for the correct PSI and test your tires monthly. Don't wait for the dashboard light to tell you it's already dangerously low. But keeping the correct amount of air inside your tires is only half the battle. The air doesn't matter at all if the physical rubber has been worn away to nothing. Mistake 8. Driving on bald/worn tires. Tires are expensive, but pushing them until they are completely smooth is an absolute safety disaster. Deep tread grooves are specifically engineered to act as hydraulic channels that continuously pump water away from the tire's contact patch on wet roads. Worn tires also lack the thick rubber layer required to resist punctures from common road debris. A tiny nail that a fresh tire would easily deflect will slice right through a bald tread, causing an instantaneous, high-speed blowout. Do not risk your life on degraded rubber. Replace them early. If your tires are bald, those evacuation channels completely disappear. Instead of cutting cleanly through the rain, your tire will ride up onto a thin sheet of liquid, completely lifting off the road surface. This is hydroplaning. The millisecond it happens, you have exactly zero steering control and zero braking capability. You are a helpless passenger in a sliding 2-ton sled. Use the classic penny test. Insert a penny upside down into the tread. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's entire head, your tread is below 2/32 of an inch. Your tires are legally dead and completely unsafe. Keeping your advanced modern Kia running beautifully for hundreds of thousands of miles isn't rocket science. It doesn't require expert mechanical skills. It just requires consistency and mindfulness. By actively avoiding these 8 critical mistakes, you protect your investment, preserve your legendary 10-year warranty, and keep your loved ones safe on the open road. If you want to dive even deeper into maximizing your car's lifespan, make sure to go back and watch our previous video where we broke down the mistakes to avoid for Lexus owners. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment below with your car's current mileage. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.